Hello internet friends, and welcome to the Legion Beta Survival Hunter First Look Extravaganza Crazy Cute Gnome Time! I'm gonna rattle off some of my bug report stuff in the background while my super cute little gnome hunter shoots at the target dummy over there. So, what did I find? A whole lot of stuff, actually. So, Carve's sound effect doesn't always play. Carve also has no cleave range indicated in the tooltip. The Hunting Companion Mastery, which is new, which we'll get into in a moment for Survival Hunter, seems to be cutting in half on the character sheet. So, like, your pet's special attack, which is what it works on, is half as effective as your actual mastery, so it's just confusing, and I don't think it's coded properly. It's weird. This awkward math isn't easily translated as well through Aspect of the Eagle, plus Flanking Strike, plus the mastery wording. This needs to be cleaned up. Because if only Bite procs Hunting Companion, why doesn't the Mastery Tooltip just say that? Additionally, why doesn't the tooltip reflect that the actual amount chance to proc via Bite, so that Flanking Strike is just double that? And then you also have to add Eagle, which is 100% additional chance, which is double Mastery to proc. So it's weird and convoluted right now, and hopefully it gets cleaned up in the end. Way of the Machnathal, 20% attack power for Raptor Striking, does not seem to work on anything. Doesn't work on Steel Trap, Lacerate, Serpent Sting, it doesn't work. Sticky Bomb does not have a range denoted on the AoE and Knockdown. Throwing Axe animation is bugged, where you'll, like, go, like, I'll show you right now. She will go, huh, 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 and then 3 axes fly out of her. So, it's definitely bugged. Expert Trapper plus Steel Trap damage on hit is applying even without the Talent Expert Trapper, and also the Freezing Trap AoE that you get with Expert Trapper is not in the tooltip, so how big's the range? I have no idea. That sort of happens with Tar Trap right now. You don't know how the range is, but it's currently bugged right now. The Tar Trap animation looks like this. Yay. So it's obviously not working as intentional. And the Conflag Panic you get, that's AoE version on Expert Trapper for Dragon's Fire Trap, is currently making mobs panic, but they still auto-attack you, they still cast spells, and they still move towards you in melee range, so it's not working as intended. But I'll throw off some animations real quick here in the background while I go over some new things for the Survival Hunter. So the newest, biggest thing is your Mastery. So your Mastery is Hunting Companion. So your pet attacks have a chance, right now it's being inflated by a talent, right? They have a chance to grant you an additional charge of Mongoose, but again, it's working off half your actual Mastery, which is just awkward that it's coded like that. So I don't know why it's coded that way. I don't understand why it is. There's the new Explosive Trap animation. It actually like blows up a couple of times. Pretty cool. What else we got here? So, caveats, only haste currently generates focus for the Survival Hunter. Only haste. Thrill of the Hunt right here is obviously not working properly because it says that your Thrill of the Hunt makes your next arcade aimed and multi-shots reduced in focus cost, so not a real thing, but this is probably just placeholder. It'll be replaced eventually in the future, I'd imagine. Let's see. Mongoose Bite is your new bread and butter. Basically, you get 1 GCD in between every Mongoose Bite. Mongoose Bite stacks up to 6 times. Where is it? Right there. Up to 6 stacks of Mongoose Bite, increasing the next Mongoose Bite's damage by 50%. So that's 300% damage at full 6 stacks. Mongoose Bite does have different animations, which I'm going to show off right here by using a cooldown. When you're above 3 stacks, it's the same animation each time. It's the full-on, like, swoosh down, two-hand, cool animation. When you're under 3 stacks on the target, it has 3 different animations. So it's pretty cool that they've thought that through, and there are different animations for Mongoose Bite stacking. Because when you're above 3, that's like when you're in, like, Mongoose Bite land, and it has a new animation. It's cool. The new sound effect, too, which you might hear in the background. It's a full-on swooshy swoosh, which just sounds more powerful. But, so there's a lot of damage that comes from weaving Mongoose Bite properly. Interactions with talents and pets get a chance to get back-to-back and stay in the 300% damage window. That's like the new mini-game for Survival Hunters, staying in the Mongoose Bite window as long as you can. A couple of talents help you do that. Snake Hunter, for example, is a 90-second cooldown where it instantly gives you 3 charges of Mongoose Bite. This is off the GCD. Animal Instincts, which buffs you after you use a Flanking Strike, which is the new kill command, basically. Flanking Strike has an interesting mechanic where you and your pet simultaneously attack. You deal more damage than your pet does, like a 100% 70 difference. Like, you do 100% of damage and the pet does like 70% of whatever that damage was, looks like. If the pet is attacking, if a target is attacking you, if you're being attacked, your pet's attack will deal more damage and more threat to help pull it off of you. But if it's not attacking you, and it's attacking like a tank or something like that, your tooltip-based attack will deal more damage. It also has a double the normal chance to trigger Hunting Companion, which again, Hunting Companion is a stack of Mongoose Bite. So, what I found out here, basically with the Hunter rotation, is that it's very much so going to be a, we call it an AC/DC rotation on the stream, but it's much like Windwalker Monk. It is very much like a Mongoose Bite, something else. Mongoose Bite, something else. And if you don't have a Mongoose Bite, you have no proc, nothing popped up, then you can fill with Raptor Strike. You definitely want to make sure you have enough focus every time the 6-second cooldown window comes up for Flanking Strike, though, because that can give you a charge of Mongoose Bite. So it's a very much a AB, AC, AD rotation. Big change from obviously being a ranged class, but for the most part, it's pretty straightforward. There's a little bit of RNG involved in Mongoose Bite. There are ways you can increase your Mongoose Bite chance, of course. Again, Flanking Strike with Mastery gives you a higher chance to get a Mongoose Bite charge. Aspect of the Eagle is a 2-minute cooldown where you and your pet have 10% increased critical strike chance on all your skills. And you have a 100% increased chance to gain Mongoose Bite charges. Again, Mongoose Bite will only happen on Flanking Strike and your pet's bite attack, or whatever their special attack is, based off your mastery. Cheetah now is a super crazy dash. I have dash talented right now, where you get 3 additional seconds on both the A and B effect of Cheetah, which is 90% movement speed for 6 seconds, and then 30% for 12. So pretty crazy movement. Here is Harpoon. Pulls you right in. Obviously, Disengage is still Disengage. Feign Death is still Feign Death. You have a new ability that's called just, what is it, Throw Axe or Hatchet Toss, which is like your ranged pulling ability. Super exciting. Of course, that's talented. You could be throwing axes, which again is bugged, where you would throw 3 axes over the course of the channel, and it's got 2 charges, so 3 axes per charge. You can also cast it while moving. If that's intentional or not, who knows? It may or may not make the cut. It may be just your out at ranged ability and you want to still do damage or still hit something or pull something from ranged or whatever have you. Another new ability you have here is, other than Laceration, which is back, and Mongoose Bite, which we talked about, and Raptor Strike, which is here, is Carve, which is your AoE move, which is just a simple, actual, just 40 focus cleave. The cleave radius, however, I currently have Serpent Sting talented, where your Raptor Strike and Carve also affect the target with Serpent Sting, dealing moderate nature damage over 15 seconds. This is far less damage than Lacerate, which does like 47,000 over the course of 12 seconds. So, Serpent Sting, in this tier, real quick, Serpent Sting is sort of a single target or cleave component. Mortal Wounds, which gives your Laceration periodic damage a chance to give you a charge of Mongoose Bite. It's super low. I have no idea what it is. This is not denoted in the tooltip. I have no idea what the chance to proc is. Or Butchery, which means your Laceration will now spread to all things hit by Carve. Now that is the key. It has to be hit by Carve. Carve is a very small range. So here is me looking at the mob. No spread. These are like 6 yards apart. But if I go like this, it will spread it. Maybe not. Hang on. Let's try it again. It will spread it. There we go. It's a very, very small range on Carve, but it's a lot more damage on the dot. So, Super Snap AoE, that's your combo right there. But the mob's gotta be like in each other's model. It is a small range. But AoE, single target, cleave, a little bit of cleave, like a council fight where you're hitting 2 targets at once, and then of course single target if you don't want to, where with Mortal Wounds is nonsense RNG train. Flanking strike windows to not waste possible gaining of Mongoose charge. So Mongoose charges, obviously, if you don't want to ever be at 3. I imagine you never ever want to be at 3 charges. You always want to be at 1 or 2 to get a chance to give 1 back from flanking strike, or your pet to give you 1. So there's going to be a window there where you don't want to ever overcap your Mongoose, unless you're waiting for a burst phase, which is totally fine. I will show off the Snake Hunter Animal Instincts tomfoolery with Aspect of the Eagle in a moment to see. You can actually stay in the 6 stack for quite a while, if the RNG is with you. Dragon's Fire Trap is the new hotness right now. It's apparently wicked OP in PvP because of the CC mechanic. It's a super immolation trap, or conflag trap, or an explosive trap, all together. 30-second cooldown. It will inflict fire damage over 8 seconds to the target, but what it does is it conflags it. It makes them panic, so they're like feared in place, basically. Again, it's bugged right now. And they also AoE for some fire damage around them. Taking Expert Trapper, though, makes the explosion all make them panic. Very small range. Literally, I think it is the range of the inner circle here. I tried it in Siege of Orgrimmar on some mobs. It is a very small radius, but it does make multiple mobs all panic for 8 seconds and take the fire damage. Wicked OP, though, in PvP, apparently, because of how small the cooldown is. It's a 30-second cooldown, and it lasts for 8 seconds. So that's a big CC time. So we'll see how that works out. Thrill the Hunt, again, is placeholder, not real thing. Sentry Totem, real quick, is, like, really boring. It just poops out a box behind you, and then it shoots your target. Damage, of course, is not balanced right now, but it's just not very inspiring. It's just kind of there. I don't know. It's kind of cool to poop out a turret, a butt turret, but it's just not very strong. It's just really weak. Hopefully that gets some interaction in the future. An Aspect of the Beast just gives your kill command, which in this place would be Flanking Strike, a improved ability. So Ferocity means that the additional damage component on top of the Flanking Strike, as well as a dot. And then Tenacity is the damage component as well as the reduces damage taken, so a tanking pet. And then Cunning is the damage plus a snare, which it says until canceled. I imagine the duration is just currently not in the game. I mean, if it ties to flanking is a 6-second cooldown anyway, so it's possible that this snare may last forever. I mean, you could take Ranger's Net, which is an upgraded force of, or Wing Clip, which literally throws a spider net at the target for 30 focus. So lots of snares possible there. Steel Trap is awkward. I want to talk about this for a minute. This is a PvE no-brainer. It does a ton of damage over 20 seconds. It does work on bosses. They're immune to the immobilization effect, of course. But it's weird because Caltrops is an upgraded Tar Trap because they do a little bit of damage in the Tar Trap because it makes them do damage, whereas Tar Trap just slows. It reduces the cooldown in 30 seconds, so you have more Tar Trap active, but for PvE players, you're going to take Steel Trap or Dragon's Fire. You can't take both because traps share a cooldown, if you notice again here. All traps share a cooldown. You can only cast 1 every 30 seconds or 1 every 1 minute. I don't know. It feels weird to me. Camouflage is a talent now, too. Your first attack, well, Camouflage will deal 10% extra damage, which we haven't gotten to be able to. Whenever you come out of stealth, you auto-attack first. You can't do Lacerate. You can't do anything crazy, so I don't know how you can scumbag this. It's kind of a weird... I don't know. It's awkward. Way of the Mochnithal is every time you Raptor Strike, you get 20% attack power, which I went over in my bug report that Way of the Mochnithal's attack power doesn't seem to be applying to anything. So, I don't know. But there's a lot of different weird combinations. Some of them devalue other combos completely. But I'll show you real quick here about the Snake Hunter Animal Instincts. Animal Instincts gives you 4 different buffs. Cheetah is 20% movement speed. Oh, what is it? I'll pop them up here again. So, Raptor is 100% haste. These are all probably a placeholder. They're really powerful. There's Raptor again. Come on now. There's Raptor. Cheetah is movement speed. There's 20% movement speed for Cheetah. Let's see. Cheetah again. It might take a while because they're all chances to proc whenever you used. There's Mongoose is 40% mastery, 40% mastery, which again is cut in half for your pet for some reason. And there is Crane. You get 40% increased crit chance. But why this is good for staying in the Mongoose window is the Mastery or Haste both gives your pets, your pet also to have the bite always up on cooldown, as well as Mastery gives you a higher chance per bite to gain a charge. So let's try to do this nonsense here. Mortal Wounds, Snake Hunter, Animal Instinct. See if I can stay in the Mongoose window for a long time. That'll be how we end this video out here. I'm about to get a little focus pants here because I messed this up on the testing a couple times. So there's a Snake Hunter interaction there. Kind of lagging a little bit. Let's pop Eagle now. We're at 6. This should be a Snake Hunter. Proc, there's another one. I can do this into this. There's still 6. We'll stay in 6 again here. We'll pop a flanking. We'll go another 6. No procs, another 6. We'll refresh Lacerate for the chance there. We'll do another 6 stack. There's another. Okay, we're still in 6 stack. We can do a Raptor Strike. We're still in 6. Let's do a Flanking Strike. We're still in 6. We can do Lacerate. We're still in 6 here. Yeah, we're good. Flanking. Oh, no. Flank here. It procced. We're still in 6. We're still in 6. I could have weaved a Raptor Strike there, but I messed up. We're still in 6. We'll do a Flanking there. We got 3. We'll Raptor, we'll Lacerate, we'll Mongoose, we'll Flank. Oh, it didn't proc, and there it goes. So I don't know how long I lasted there using the propagation of Snake Hunter. And once you use like 2 charges of Snake Hunter, that's when I popped Aspect of the Eagle, which gives you a higher chance to proc them. So a little bit of a longer preview to the fact that this is a brand new spec to the game. Thank you all so much for watching. Hit that like button, helps me out a great deal. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel here and check out all my other class coverage. If you've missed the VOD of the entire testing process, please check out my channel guide. The VOD will link in the description box below as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can maybe check out my Patreon page and throw me a couple bucks a month to make me be a live streamer and a broadcaster full time. Maybe, up to you. Thank you all so much. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.